Welcome to another thrilling edition of PremierTwo. My name is Peter, and thank you for joining me on a beautiful day in Tokyo, Japan. And I will release the sunlight in just a minute. We're about to start our walk and talk. No coffee today. We're going to be surviving on pure vibes and some exciting back streets. So I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you guys for joining. It's a little earlier than we normally start because I've got some plans during the afternoon. So we got about 3 hours, about 3.5 hours of action that I can provide for you guys, and then we're good. And then I'm gonna go see my buddy Mr. Ian Rudd and hang out with him for a bit, and then we'll be back at it same damn time, same damn place tomorrow. We've got the hat in case it gets cold. We've got the Doraemon sweater for good luck. We're charging the phone as we speak. And I appreciate everybody's patience. Cool jacket, Uniqlo. Yeah, it was last year they had a special collaboration with Keith Haring. And I quite liked it. So I picked it up. I also have this year's collaboration, which was the Andy Warhol special. There's the sun. There's the sun. Praise the sun. Looks like Wi-Fi is good. SoftBank is good. How am I feeling today? I'm feeling good. I walked almost very little yesterday. I was pretty tired. I was pretty tired from, because I looked back at the VODs, and it was 3 days in a row of about 18 kilometers. It was 20,000 steps, 3 days in a row, plus 2 sponsorships. Well, they were the same sponsorship, but on different times. One in the evening, then in the morning. It was a really busy 3 days. So I'm glad that I could take a break. I'm glad that I could recover yesterday and had some fun with Yuki. And here we are. So it's time for me to go. Let's start walking and let's start talking. Any weight loss? 0.2 down. Let's be real though, because the start is the hardest part, and I had a lot of good drinks and a lot of good food. I had some birthdays. I got to see 0.2 kilos. 0.2 is basically a piss. Well, leave me alone. Tried my best. All right. I think it was still good though, because the reality is, if I hadn't done the walk and talks, plus I had Dot's birthday, plus I got to see some of my friends and stuff, I would have gained a bunch more. You know what I mean? So really, it was a net loss of weight. All right, how do I do this correctly? I'm not smart enough. Give me a second. I'm just gonna do this first. I'm not smart enough for this little task I'm trying to do. It would have been gaining weight. Oh, sorry. See what's that? I just banged into a bicycle on accident. I'm very sorry. Classic Pete. All right, give me a second. Where are we going? All right, we're locked in. We're kind of straight. Now I just got to figure out my path. We're going this way. 3 hours and 19 minutes away from walking. Everyone start your watches, and away we go after this light. Let me see here. Okay. Go back to the chatters. All right. Check the sound. All right, now we engage. Let me make sure we're going the right way. We are indeed. Okay, as we always do at the start of the walk and talks, how is the, I know it's going to be a shaky cam, but are we mildly, are we not tilted? And can you hear me okay? Are we those two things? Shaky Pete, shake it to wake it. Exactly. Good on both. Cam is okay. All right, that's all I was checking for. I'm getting used to where to put it, at least, like, even though it's going to shake, I'm getting used to where to set it so that it does work okay. I love how you ask if it's tilted right as you touch it and make it worse. Oh, I did. Okay, maybe I don't have it figured out. This should be, oh, there's a reflection here. Standing straight, I feel like this is the way. All right, I did talk to Rob. I said, hey, is there any sort of thing I can do to make this better, like that I can't change physically? And he said a gimbal is not really a good idea because it drains battery. And I forgot that those are, for some reason, I forgot that they use power. And the other thing was, he said, you could try a chest strap mount where it's like directly in the center of your chest. I might look into that. My favorite kind of bird? I like cardinals and blue jays and pigeons. I like herons and mallards and all kinds of those birds. I like birds in general. I used to be a bird watcher when I was like 6. You know? So it's been a minute, but I still enjoy those. I wonder if looks like our, oh wait, it's kind of working. Sorry, it looks like our, what's up, Rare Swan? Thank you for using your Prime. And Hall Mat. Let me see if I can fix our alerts. There, I heard something, then I cut it off, as I normally do. Best community on the internet. Loving the walk streams, Pete. Thank you. My pleasure, mate. We are live from Kichijoji, and we're going to be walking closer towards Nakameguro today, so I can say hi to Ian. And it's about a 3-hour walk, which I thought was funny because one time I walked from PremierTwo to Kichijoji, and it took us over 4 hours. So I'm wondering where the extra 45 minutes came from. And then I remember, oh yeah, it was dark and I was drinking. How's Ian? I will find out today. Resistance is pudding. How you doing, boss? Thank you for the resub. Thank you guys for resubscribing. Thank you for being here today. A lot of great content creators. Again, can all of the good content creators please take 3 months off so that I could get establish my walk and talks? Jesus. How loud are the alerts, and can the people hear them? No. Wait, I didn't answer that question. The alerts are not that loud because I have the speaker next to my microphone, so I can have it on a relatively low setting. And when we play music, I mean, I'm louder than the alerts, for what it's worth. If that makes it any easier to understand. Okay, so we followed this road for basically, holy shit. You've got to be kidding me. What? All right, we follow this road for 7.7 kilometers. Okay, wow. Maybe we can find a side street that's equally cool, or I'll ask you guys. And what's up, table? Welcome back. Do you guys want the kind of main street here where you see the wires and the cars and the buildings and the foot traffic, or let me go one street over and see if you prefer like just another view. Let's take a look, because 8 kilometers is long. Let me look at the map really quick. I'm consulting my map. So if I'm on this street, get out, I don't want to take a look at that. Wait, where am I? Wait, I lost, oh shit, where am I? Okay, I'm on this street. No. Good God, what have I done? Yeah, Pete, what have you done? Okay, I'm on this street.
I just wish
it looks like there is a side street we can take, but most of these side streets don't go this way. We'll try it though. I found a couple of ways we can go, but mainly this is the road that goes completely one way, and every other street just intersects with it. There's no concurrent path that's along the same way. So, interesting. This is a little earlier than normal than we usually start, and I appreciate you guys being here. How cool would a functional Google Glass be? You mean like in my, I think I would run into buildings and walls and things of that nature. I almost said it. I stopped myself from saying it, so that means I'm getting aware. Oh no, I do say it. Oh no. Oh, it's true. Okay, gotta watch what I'm saying. And things like that. Oh, it's bad. So yeah, these streets are a lot nicer when you walk the side street. Although I don't think we have a choice today. Oh, it's really nice outside. It's crazy because I would say for the past 4 years, not joking and completely unironic, I believe I've spent most of my waking hours are in the evening. And having a chance to get up at 9 or 10 a.m. to go walking and talking and hanging out is extremely rare. Or just being awake in general. I'm almost always streaming until 4 or 5 a.m. and sleeping until 3 or 4 p.m. And the thing I like the most, well, no, I guess it's not the most, because I don't want to be IRL guy, because it's not really my content, genuinely. So if I could figure out a way to manage the tired levels, where I can do the walk and talk, and then still knock out a 5 or 6 hour gaming stream, that would be peak. That would be exactly what I was hoping for. Right now, I think the main issue is 2 things. One, my body's getting used to walking 17 or 18 kilometers.
Yippee.
Yippee, buddy. Thank you for the Subarino Cappuccino. Appreciate you. It's getting used to that part. And so when I get home, I'm gassed in a good way. You feel like that good feeling of like, oh man, I worked. Okay, work's the wrong term. I feel like, oh man, I moved today, you know, and then I'm having a little trouble. I don't want to say getting it up. That sounds way worse. I'm having a little trouble restarting the engine to do an action-packed gaming stream. And then number 2 is that I just live far enough away from everywhere we walk that getting back usually takes about an hour by train rides. So you walk for about 2 hours, 3 hours. Usually we walk about 3 hours. And then by the time I get home, it's like an hour and a half later. And then that kind of, your kind of adrenaline goes down. You're like, oh, I'm sleepy. Okay, sneak through these. These are the back streets of, we were at or around Kichijoji Station, which is kind of a hub for us. You know, I live just east of Kichijoji. Is that the right word? Direct east towards Nakano area. So it's fun. I should probably start more in Nakano now that I think about it. But Kichijoji, I think as a hub is just a bit more enjoyable. It has the Inokashira line, which goes straight to Shibuya. And it's also got the Chuo line, which goes east to west towards the mountains of western Tokyo and outside. And then it goes straight to Tokyo Station itself. No, it's not really a docks. East of Kichijoji is massive. And Nakano's pretty far from Kichijoji. Do this enough and you'll be drinking from your shoe every walk and talk. Well, the idea is not to drink alcohol or to eat foods. So I didn't have breakfast today. I did have a little gold can of coffee. So this is where the street automatically turned into the road we were on before. So hopefully it's good. You know, I might be a little warm today. I wore my heat tech plus my Doraemon sweater. And my Doraemon sweater is like very, very toasty. And I think I'd been burned a little bit by how cold it has been the past few days. So I thought, I better load up. See what I'm saying? And it turns out that today's really gorgeous. Just a beautiful day.
Premier, let's go. Premier, let's go. Premier, let's go. Premier.
What up, Dan the man? It'll always be warm until you lose that meat tech. I know, man. Although I looked in the mirror today before I got ready for the walk and talk. And if I hold my breath and suck in my gut really hard and squint my eyes, I saw progress. I did see progress. And I was thinking, sheesh, look at this. I was like, honey, look at this. She's like, move, fat ass. Okay. How much squinting? Well, my eyes were shut. So I saw like just darkness and black. And then I imagined what it must look like to be toned. It's manifest destiny. Can we grab a cheeseburger? No. You can. Why don't you whip open that Uber app, find the best smash burgers in your local area, get like a triple with onions and extra cheese, maybe some tater tots that are extra crispy, and a large Coke Zero, and crush that for me. Just get it. All right, here's our first park of the day. Slightly unimpressive. I can't say it's the best of the best of the best, but it does have a baseball. So, not all of them can be, although I do see a swing set down there. Yeah, it's more of a dirt path, but hey, a baseball is a baseball. The plan for today is simple. We did not have time to start at a coffee shop, so I'm hoping that we do have time to end at one. And we're walking close towards Nakameguro because today I'm going to be seeing my good friend Mr. Ian Rudd later this evening. And so I thought, you know, even though today is just kind of a one chill day, I can throw on the backpack. I can get some steps in and walk about, I think it's like 17 kilometers to our destination. So it's pretty far actually. It's one of our furthest walks, but I think it's mostly downhill. So it assumes that we're gonna be faster. So even when there's an actual bike lane, people still use the sidewalk. Yeah, I think it's kind of two different things, right? One is it's kind of, it can be a little scary being on the roads. And number two, you know, I feel like the bike path is for more, in general, I feel like it's for more long distance commuting instead of like family travel. That being said, I sometimes catching myself not getting angry, but like getting annoyed where I'll be walking on a really thin a thin walking path like this. Like this is pretty wide, but it'll be like half of this size, and you'll be walking on it, which is only enough room for one person, and you'll hear the ling-a-ling-a-ling behind you, and then you have to move out of the way for the bicyclists, and you're thinking there's a bike path right there. But then I remind myself that, is this 10-second, see, there's a guy schmooving right there. These guys are going fast. Is a 10-second inconvenience really worth getting my mind in a negative state? And I think to myself, fuck yes it is. Get off the sidewalk. There's a bike path right there. What the fuck are you doing? So I'm kind of struggling with that. Hey, what's up? Tobenayo. So let's start shifting our mental state to being positive, not negative. Okay. They should really make bike lanes in Europe, like in Europe, by adding a curb to them to prevent cars from entering it. That would be a really nice quality of life upgrade. I can't wait for Tokyo patch, 17.5, where they add curbs. I think the roads are a little too narrow. But hey, you know what? At least there's, whoa. At least there's bike paths. At least there's bike paths. Off camera, do you ever jaywalk? No. I do that on camera. I mean, truthfully, jaywalking's not... Okay, wait, this is my observation, not my legal advice. From what I've noticed, jaywalking is not really a crime here. It's more of a... this could be against the law, I don't know. But I've seen every single age and person and gender do it, where as long as you're in a relatively safe and peaceful crossing, you can cross the street. I've seen people on stream. I've seen moms and dads pull their kids. I've done it. It's just about being sensible. Can you look up at the buildings? What? Sure. Cycle base. Asahi. Like every building? I mean, that's a based building enjoyer. But did you want me to show you like everything? Or just the ones that I think are interesting? Oh, bike coming, I think. See what's that? See, it's these things too where I think oftentimes maybe they're traveling towards something that's on this, that they're like on this side of the street. So even though the bike lane is for this way, you have people traveling into oncoming traffic, which they must feel is inconvenient to kind of go across the street to be on their lane. So yeah, that might annoy some people.
Holy smokes, almost 2 years. It doesn't feel like it though. Premier Wiggly, Premier Wiggly, Premier Wiggly.
2 years. That means you were part of the old studio gang.
Can we play hide and seek with Luke?
Sure. What's the rules, Austin? Is he hiding right now and we're seeking him out? If he's on the side streets of Kichijoji, we will find him. You know? Show us everything. Hello, Lord Abroad. How are you doing today? Today we are walking into town to see if we can lose a little bit of weight, have a little bit of fun, and enjoy the sunlight for once. As Chris knows well, my life has been turned upside down ever since I moved to where I'm currently at. And what used to be my nickname, everybody called me, "Hey, Spontaneous Pete." I'd go, "What's up?" They'd call me, you know, SP, Spontaneous Pete. I've now become, "I'll see you in 2028, Pete." It's pretty tough to live the life that I had back in the day. Who's calling you that? Nobody anymore. Nobody's calling me anymore. So I know that, like, it's just tough, but I'm getting there. So, and like it is, am I walking to the gym? I am the gym. I am the gym. I am the law. Soon to be Daddy Pete, that's true. So I'm gonna spend even more time outside. No, I'm kidding. That's horrible. But it is a beautiful day today. The weather is outstanding. The thing I miss when I think about Chris, I miss lots of things. I miss seeing him, for one, because even though he moved closer to, you know what? No, we're gonna stay the path. Even though he moved closer to me from Sendai, I feel like I see him even less. Now that could be in part that he takes 10-week holidays to the UK and Canada. That's number one. Number two is he's a busy man. And I'm a busy man. I'm only up the road. Mate, you are not only up the road. Unless you mean this road, which is 3 hours. I'm waiting here, back when you're free, Mr. Macy. You know, it's a dream of mine because the second thing I was going to mention about Chris was I used to visit him on occasion when he needed his trusty 15th best American friend Pete and Uncle Ian to fix a website or to perhaps hand off this camera I no longer need. Things of that like. I almost said nature again. So we would go and visit him in Sendai, and it really had some of the most beautiful walking paths. And I would go walking with him towards town and stuff, and he would recall various buildings and places to visit, and he would give me the local lore and things of that nature. I hate saying that. I keep saying it. It's the third time this stream I've said it. And then we moved to Tokyo, and it's almost like time speeds up a little bit in Tokyo. It might be just me. But I feel like when I visited Los Angeles, or when I visited Sendai, or if I'm in Hokkaido, or when I lived in Niigata, the days just feel longer. It seems like you can get more done, or that each time you look at the clock, only 20 or 30 minutes have passed. But in Tokyo, it's like everything's on fast forward. It's like it could be 7 p.m. in Tokyo, and you think to yourself, you know, maybe I should get the boys together. And then you realize to leave, coordinate, and, well, at least where I live, to leave, coordinate, and activate a night out, it's like add an hour and a half or 2 hours. And then you think like, oh man, one day becomes 1 week. 1 week becomes 3 months. 3 months becomes a year. And then you realize whether you're teaching, streaming, YouTubing, IT or whatever, it's just very frustrating. And I was, on a serious note, I was looking back over my last 18 months since I moved. This is true. And I thought there was a profound loneliness that I had for a while there, where I was actually kind of depressed, because I felt like the streaming was going well and stuff like that, but it was more work and less hangouts. And I really missed that element of work-life balance. And I enjoyed going live, and I enjoyed, you know, my family, of course, and Kupo and Yuki and things, but I don't see Ian. I don't see Chris. I rarely get to see Connor. I never see teacher Chris anymore, like twice or 3 times a year, it feels like. And then you realize these are my best friends in the entire world, and we're all in the same city, and yet it can be hard to coordinate sometimes when you live far away. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Ian is still waiting by the phone. I might see Ian today. That's the plan. I'm walking into town. I will send a message to both Chris and to Ian. I don't know if you're back in town yet. I know you said you were traveling, doing Lord Broad things. But soon, my friends, as you guys know, I am searching for a new home. Don't let your physical location be a limitation. Now, it's not the location physically, it's a mental block. It's hard to get used to. I'm just gonna safely pass through here. But yeah, it's easier said than done. Have you found any locations you liked yet? Yes, several. I think the biggest challenge with moving in Tokyo is there's like pretty much only 3 things. And it's the same anywhere you really think about it. But it's the kind of stress of looking at all of your possessions and setups and internet and electricity and mortgage and rent, and you're like, all right, it's time to make a move. So that usually when I felt growing up as in America, it was like our lease is out. Okay, we have to do that. Let's get the boys with the truck. Let's get the beers. Let's get the pizzas, and let's move. In Japan, it's so prohibitively annoying to move that you kind of extend in locations longer than you want. And so you're kind of thinking, should I? No, I'm fine here for a little bit. Should I? No, I'll just wait. So that's number 1, is moving everything is a total pain because you don't have Truck-kun to bail you out. You have to normally hire these companies that are quite expensive, and they'll say, they're very good though. They come in and they pack everything and move everything. And
thanks for the usual walkie, Papa Pete.
Hey, my pleasure, man. Appreciate you. I do. Very much. And welcome to the show, buddy. And as has, oh, another park. What a nice one. If this man wasn't chilling, I would definitely enjoy the swings for a few minutes, but we're gonna keep moving. And thank you, Canadian. Fitty. Appreciate you. Why not do some content on progressing your fitness? Mate, that's what I'm doing right now. This is monetizing my health goals. This is 100% the content. I'm farming as much as I can so that I can, oh, to Chris. Oh, you gotta @ Chris Broad. You gotta @ Abroad Chris, because if you don't, I'm assuming the message is to me. I just assume you were talking to old Pete. How you doing, Indie Fish? So as they were saying, the cost to move in Japan is insanely expensive. And there's a lot of hidden costs up front. Well, no, yeah, up front. That's like key money, down payments, thank you money, fire, money, earthquake protection money. So you often have to save up for a long time to even begin the process. Number 2 is relocating to a location is fucking expensive. It is a absolute blast to the package. Just kiss that money goodbye. No matter, even if I'm moving down the street, it's ridiculous. And then number 3 is the real killer. It's the thing where you're always looking for the next best spot. Well, I really like this location, but maybe a better one will open up. And that becomes days, which becomes weeks, which become months, which becomes, oh Jesus, it's been a year. Am I paid in USD or in yen? I'm paid in USD. Straight cash, homie. And then it gets converted to yen, and I feel like a millionaire. And then the US government says, I remember you. You lived here 15 years ago. Time for my cut. Yeah, taxes are, so in Japan, I mean, I'm not complaining. I was a teacher as well, which was paid in straight yen. So it's definitely an upgrade to be paid in dollars. The tax rate here is very high for independent contractors like myself. It can be anywhere from, depending on your income, 35 to 49%, which is, woo! Mother! That's a lot. But the upside is you live in Japan. Streets are clean. The air quality's good. And you like where you wake up.
Does my 26-month sub go to your tax?
It does. They do take a little look at that and they say, ooh, 26 months of picking from Pete's pocket. That's why I had to hire a tax man. You can't run away from the tax man. Because when I was a teacher, it was all done for me. I did pension, my residence tax, which is kind of like which area you live in, you pay them 4 times a year, your income tax, your health insurance. It's all done through the school's kind of finance department or human resources. And when I got a job as a Twitch streamer, job is a loose term there, you realize that there's a lot of revenue streams that you just don't think about. So instead of having school and cool Japan, which was the 2 things I made money from, suddenly I forgot that I had like a Teespring sale. Like 3 people bought a shirt this year. You did a sponsorship for this. Oh, right, I took that train to Hokkaido with Chris. That's a tax write-off. You have your Twitch income. You have your PayPal donations. You have all these bits and bobs that you realize are complicated and scary, and I don't want to do this anymore. So you hire someone who's an adult. If you became a Japanese citizen, do you still need to pay Uncle Sam tax? No, you do not, which is absolutely not the reason that I'm changing my nationality. I repeat, it is not to avoid taxation. It's because I love Japan and disagree with some political stuff in the United States. I'll specify later on my application form. It is not tax related. Okay. Important note. You know what? I want to try this street over here. I'm tired of this main road. I much prefer the quieter back streets. Where are we walking today? Kind of towards Nakameguro. See, one moment off of that main road, and I found a bamboo forest. And I found cooler stuff, and it's quieter. What's up, crow's feet? That's what I have on my face. It's like when you cut down a tree, you can count the rings to see its age. Mine, I just squint and you count all my crow's feet. Should be around 41. I saw somebody do it. Here's my my boring talk. Fuck it. Can't even speak. Here's my boring talk of the walking talk part. I saw this dude say, hey, you know, Paris has, it was on Twitter or X or Blue Sky or whatever, socials. He said that Japan does not have a tourism problem. Paris gets 100 times more visitors than Japan does in a year. And they've managed, yeah, no shit, buddy. This is an island in Asia that's hard to reach. Paris is the epicenter of Europe. It's a lot harder. And when people do come here, we don't have Paris designs of the same caliber that anticipates being in the center of Europe. So I did the thing I sometimes do when I'm in a bad mood, which is rare. I write out the response on like a tweet, and then I take like a minute and I wait, and then I reread it, and then I just delete it. Because who am I talking to? What am I even doing here? I do this all the time because I don't even subscribe to these Reddit posts, but I often get things from Japan Life or Teaching in Japan or something of like those subreddits that have Japan related content. And I always see misinformation or anecdotal evidence that's too skewed towards personal perspective. And it's things that I just get so annoyed by, because the common insults will be, hey, teaching as an ALT seems like, what are the things you wish you knew before being a teacher? And everyone just shits on it. And then they get upvoted and you're like, well, okay, these are true personally, but there's good stuff. What's up, Slippy Lisp King? And then I type out my responses and then I delete them immediately. So it's better to show restraint this way. Okay. Would you be more involved in cycling aspect of the next cyclothon? You know, I quite like the van. Not because I'm fat and lazy, that is a part of it. But I quite like the simplicity of the van ride and the bant that we can have with Ian and Paul. Can we find a side street that's not hell on earth? And I feel like one of the cool aspects of the van gang is that you have Chris and Connor's perspective on the bike, and the van gang offers a totally different vibe, so that me on the bike would be not so dissimilar to Connor on the bike. You know? Plus I get to pop out and we get to goof around at the rest stops before that they get there. So that part's totally worth it. And plus, here, I'll give you a simulation of the bike that when I rode it last time. Fucking hills. The advice, fuck. They just tell me it was gonna be. Why is there so many fucking hills? Takeshi! How far are they ahead? How far are they ahead? That was my entire experience. It was pointed straight down, and I was complaining about hills and or constantly out of breath. Or it would just be disconnected randomly. Have you tried streaming Ironmon? I have not. I'm not a Pokemon guy, right? So Ironmon is the simplest way to play the huge challenge of Pokemon. I'm a huge fan of Kaizo. I watch my guy Alex, Litorius, and Point Crow, and Numot. They kind of get into the Kaizo Ironmon runs. And I just think that this is no slight on Lud, zero slight. Because he did great. One is that Lud is super knowledgeable about the game. See, like this is kind of where the bike stuff gets scary because they're on the walking path and there's a bike lane right next to them. See what I'm saying? And that just makes it hard because this is the oncoming traffic and the sidewalk's too small. So, the only thing about Lud's Ironmon was that I'm so used to Alex's speed that I'm, it's not that it was slow because Lud did a really good job of explaining things, right? But Alex is so, like, I've become so familiar with the speed in which he's losing. That's a compliment, I swear. I swear that's a compliment. He goes through all of the stuff so fast that I'm used to it. Now, I would try an Ironmon. It's not trash talk. Like when I watched almost all of Lud's Ironmon run, it's just that he was kind of going for like the content route, right? So each time he restarted, he would name the Pokemon, somebody from chat, and they would get banned. And it was really fun. Watching his Slack King get wrecked was devastating. But I guess like I'm just so used to Kaizo.
3 years of incredible and unquestioned production quality. I don't get to watch much live of late, but just know I am lurking behind you, back there in the shadows.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate, I think you're protecting me and watching my back. So thank you, boss. It's a long time too. 3 years, Demented. Thanks for having my back, always. I wonder how many would-be assassins sent to collect a grocery bill. You've stopped from hurting me. Now, my point about Alex and Ludwig culminates in this. If I did an Ironmon, not only would it be the slowest out of everybody you've ever seen, it would also not be entertaining. Because Lud was entertaining and knowledgeable. Alex is entertaining, knowledgeable, and it's fast. I'm 0 for 3 there. Hey, Ash. Good morning, good evening. Thanks for pulling through. Now, here's what I am interested in. Alex and I have been talking about doing a soul lock. And Alex would make it harder for him, but still a little bit easier for me. And that would be awesome. Soul Link, that's what it's called, sorry. Soul Lock sounds like some PS2 game. Or whatever they're called. So I think that would be a tremendous amount of fun. I would prefer to do it on the Leaf Green, Fire Red versions, because that was my favorite so far. But I'm okay with anything. Because I've done 2 Pokemons. I've played through it. And I did a Pete Lock. And I had fun doing those. But I just don't think I'm a very good Pokemon creator. I don't really have a lot of knowledge. Are you a fake fan? I would describe myself as a non-fan. I don't think I've ever been the type to say, like, I'm a Pokemon guy. I don't know the words to your show. You're gonna be the very best when you summon all the Mon for the quest. And we're gonna beat the Elite Four. Or whatever the song is. I know, like, if you put a weapon to my head and said, you gotta name 10 Pokemon, or you're gonna get injured, I would be able to name 8. Maybe 9. And especially if they change the rules, they're like, can't name Evos! Name a Pokemon. Metapod, Diglett, Rayquaza, I learned yesterday. Machamp, Charmander, Pikachu. What's the stupid milk one? Oh, come on. Psyduck, Squirtle. It's not Lola Bunny. That's Warner Brothers. Lopreza? Wait. There's a Lopunny? Is Lopunny the one? Okay. That's 9. And what was Onion's name? He's a starter. Chikorita? 10. There you go. Mewtwo. The point is I can't even remember. Oh, Snorlax? What's the stupid Pidgeot? Voltage? It's not called Voltage. The bird that you find in the electric plant. What's his name? The one that you go to the electric plant, he's chilling. Oh, Zapdos. Okay, not Voltage. Zapdos. He was cool. Ugly Bird. What was Ugly Bird? Duduo? Fuck it. See, it's stupid. I'm not a real fan. I've never claimed to be. Doduo, that's the one. I'm gonna be an American idiot. Okay. Messaging Chris saying, okay. I think it would be fun because abroad. He might be joining a walk and talk sometime this week. Just got to figure out where we want to go. Flip the camera on and hang out and talk to Lord Broad as we start our fitness quest. Well, he told me, he was like, you should have messaged me today. I would have gone. Well, I didn't know because normally I don't start this early, right? Like usually.
Hey Pete.
What's up?
Love the walking stream.
Thanks, buddy.
Hope all is well. Much love.
Thank you. It is good, Hunter. I do be planning to getting back to some video juegos in the next few days. But for now, I feel like any day I'm going somewhere, instead of taking the train, I could just say, let's just walk it. So far, this has been my least favorite route, though. This is by far, I think, the least amount of I've enjoyed this streets the least. And it says we should go this way, so I'm gonna follow the main route because I'm kind of going the wrong way. And it's nobody, like, it's not like the company and stuff. It's just my least favorite thing of Tokyo when I live is I don't like heavy traffic roads. I much prefer the quiet confines to a back street. Actually, you know what? I found like a street that goes kind of perpendicular. That's fine.
Pete, sorry if this is a repeat question, but
Oh, Sorcerer Pro, I'm sorry, mate. I was checking the map. Pete, sorry if this is a repeat question, but do you know the gender of your child, and have you picked out a name or names? Not heavy traffic, I just mean loud cars. Like, this street is, to me, except for that car, 50 times better than the main road with just cars passing. Like, I'd much rather walk these. I think we definitely do not know the gender yet. I'm 51% sure it's going to be a boy. That's my feeling. And the kid's name will be, if it's a boy, Chris Jr., in honor of my great uncle Chris, not Mr. Broad or teacher. No, it would be Koji. I like that name a lot. Koji-san. Kocha. Koji-san. If it's a girl, Yuki really wants to name it, and I like it too. I'm not saying I don't. She wants to name it Nene. Yo, is this close to where we were staying, or do all these streets look the same? First of all, highly racist. RP Genius. Very offensive. All the streets look the same, huh? Second of all, we're about 4 hours walk from where you were staying. We are not even remotely close to you. In fact, I don't think I could choose a place to be further from where you were staying than right here. That's not an exaggeration. The opposite side of town, nowhere near commerce or buildings. Oh, what's up, Monchi?
Pete, Premier Plap, have a good walk.
Thank you, brother. Nah, fam, look at that street. Mate, this is just a road. You were staying like on the east side of Tokyo with buildings everywhere. This is, you could right here, this could be Los Angeles. There's a palm tree over there. There's some kind of like white building that has like, it's been there since like the 70s. And then it has just a narrow street. This could be LA. Like in the suburbs. I can't believe that there's like a weird palm tree there. Perfect timing. This is Little Tokyo. Yeah. Ooh, we have some topiary. Look at that little Final Fantasy XIV housing going on. I don't like the way that that street be looking at me, man, now that you mention it. Well, we're getting off this street soon, so worry not, my friend. We have to go back to I smell McDonald's. Somebody got McDonald's through here. I know that smell. That's that French fries. Somebody has a McDonald's bag nearby. I can smell it. These streets are too narrow for the US cars. I much prefer this. Let me see if we're kind of walking in the same direction. We are. Okay, we can stick on this for a bit. We are 2 hours and 20 minutes from our destination if I go the fast route. The fact that chicken nuggets are available as a side with no additional cost is insane. Oh, I forgot, that's true. I don't know if you guys know that, but I didn't think this was a thing that wasn't done outside of Japan. If you get a value set meal, or whatever they call it, you can choose between corn or some shit that no one ever gets. You can get nuggets or French fries. All three are available as side dishes for the same price. And right now they're having a special promotion with chicken nuggets. They have these garlic chicken nuggets that are dark brown and extra crispy with a little garlic on there, also free to exchange to the side. Furthermore, after 5 p.m., they open up the extra menu, which I think is just the American menu. It's anything that's on the regular menu. If you pay $1 more, I think it's $1 more, could be $2, but I think it's like $1, $1 to $2, you double the meat. So a double cheeseburger becomes a quad. A Big Mac, 4 patties. Spicy chicken sandwich, double crispy chickens. Filet-O-Fish, double Filet-O-Fish. It's awesome. I actually, and if you're going there, I recommend getting the bacon, lettuce, tomato burger, and then going at the evening, throwing on that extra patty makes a big difference. That's a good deal. The double BLT thing is choice. Oh, we got some, let's see what's that. McDonald's sucks here in the USA. Well, my understanding of the McDonald's in the USA is if I go there at like 7 p.m., like Elon Musk changed the prices to be like $17, and then if I go back at like 8, they go down to like $9, and it keeps like changing the price. And that's ridiculous. It has like adaptive menu pricing, which to me just sounds like the biggest scam in the world. I work at a McDonald's in America, and we don't double the meat like that. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's unfair.
Also, happy Valentine's Day from east side of the United States. Kenya wave. Salutations, chat. Hope you people have a great day. Also, happy Valentine's Day from east side of United States. Kenya waving RCD kisselis flowerylis love.
Thank you, buddy. Happy Valentine's Day to you and yours. Fast food here costs just about as much going out to lunch at a restaurant now. I think that's a low-key plug for YouTube. RPG is saying, come to my restaurant and tip me well. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's fast food price. Oh no, what have I done? Don't tell me I did it. Who do you think you are? I am. Come on, go right, go right. Shit. Okay. All right. Going back. Lost in Japan once again. As someone who, of the past 14 years, has chronically eaten out for his main source of meals and doesn't cook, and I have lots of excuses for that, but Japan is surprisingly affordable to get food on the go. Convenient.
The control point is being captured.
What's up? We got a little bit of a raid here from Sly Sub Zero TTV. Welcome, buddy. Hope you're having a good day, boss. Party of one. Your table is right this way. It's very, very simple to eat like on the go in Japan or take something home that night. It's great. And a wide variety of proteins and poultry and different kind of sources of what you like to eat. Which is more expensive, KFC or a bento? Probably KFC, I think. Hello. See you. They saw that I was streaming. Those kids had a big smile on their face. Maybe it's because I mentioned KFC, though. I'm not sure. All right, we're taking a left here. Yeah, we've really gone the wrong way today. See, I can already hear the roads. Oh yeah, this is my least favorite path that we've walked of the 7 walk and talks. That being said, I'm still having a great time, but I can't believe just one street over how much louder it is passively. What camera you got? This is a Samsung Galaxy S24, and I'm using a lapel mic from a Hollyland Lark MK2. I think the camera has extraordinary quality. Oh, that's a cool little Starbucks. Little outdoor seating area. Resist. Fancy phone for a scruffy man. I'll have you know I shaved my neck yesterday, nomadic guy Gene. I'm feeling very clean and put together. How you doing, big man? Did you get your OBS figured out? Are you back online? I know that you were having some trouble with the IRL setups.
What do you think people eat more in Japan? Fish/seafood ramen? People eat more in Japan, eggs, fish/seafood ramen?
I would say eggs is probably number 1. I think Japan eats the 3rd most eggs of anywhere in the world. Or I know I did an episode on Cool Japan about this like 11 years ago. But it was either a certain type, it could have been raw eggs, it could have been, but I think that they're like per capita or something like that. The 3rd most, they eat the 3rd most amount of eggs on the planet. And then I would say fish would be next. Ramen would definitely be 3rd. Oh, I did miss the cycle. My bad. Everything's great now? All right. I know that you were... Okay, yes. Good to know that it's back. Welcome back, nomadic guy Gene. Okay, you know what? I'm sick of this street. I ain't gonna do it. I'm not a part of your system, man. I'm sick of it. I'd rather take a road less traveled than this garbage. Oh, shit, gotta run. Ouch, 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 arch. Okay. I'm off, I'm quitting, man. This is my stream. Like, look at this, guys. Look at this. 1 block away. Already, I feel like we fixed this stream. Look how much cooler this is. Look at this shit. You ever run a 5K, Pete? I think I just did. That felt like a 5K. Just now, across that street. All right, so that's the downside of the walk and talks. Not really, there's no downside because it was always fun chatting with you guys. But I feel like this kind of atmosphere is so much more interesting than the first hour and a half of the stream. And I feel bad. I feel bad because a lot of the VOD watchers might just be like, you know what, this is shit. He's complaining about taxes again. Well, I swear, if you stick around, you get this stuff.
Is this some sort of walk? Is this some sort of walkathon?
Not really. It's a, it's no thon. It's nothing special. It's just a way for me. I wanted to get in a little bit better shape. So I also wanted to do more IRL streaming, but not at night, because I feel like the temptation at night is to go out to izakayas and pubs and DJ time and drink and hang out and stuff like that, which is fun. But it's really hard to get the light settings correctly on the IRL streams at night. You're really limited on where you can go because of the aperture. So you got to stick to the same kind of well-lit center Tokyo areas. And the daytime streams, I think, provide a really cool look at the parts of Japan that have never been filmed before, at least where I've been streaming, and is kind of cool. Plus, I'm trying to lose that weight, so this is an exciting middle ground. Great idea, man. Getting out and walking in daytime helps the health a lot. See? Got to lose that weight for the baby. Now, some of you have had the idea, said and unsaid, that what I'm really doing is just grifting for free money as I walk and lose weight. And to that, I mean, it's kind of insulting, and not kind of, I mean very, because I think the content is still very... Okay, so sometimes I don't know how to fix that. It's weird that sometimes the ads autoplay. It must have like some AI detection of what I'm talking about, but that's not me. That has nothing to do with me. I did find a station, guys. This is the Hamadayama station. I can read 3 of those kanji, so that's good. So if you were curious, this is the Hamadaya Eki. There's a Moss Burger as well, which is a nice Moss Burger. This looks like it used to be like a post office or a bank. And then they said, you know what? Oh, look at this. I've never even seen that up there. They have the Moss Coffee and Tea. So it must be like a special part of their operation. That's neat.
Love you, Pete. Keep up the good work, brother.
Thanks, brother. Feels good today. It's Happy Valentine's Day to you guys. My special gift for you is a loving IRL stream. We've got another fishmonger here, which I always enjoy seeing. Tons of... Wow, is she so... They got some squid for 300 yen. You can usually tell how fresh the fish is by how glassy the eye is. Oh, she smells. That is very cool. The only thing is, squid neutral. The only thing is it kind of gets me in my memory of the smell of fish. Reminds me of being a taxidermist or hanging out with my uncle, as we used to fish and gut them and be a part of that. And it's not really a smell that I could live around every day. It is a gorgeous day today. I like these streets a lot more. Oh, let's people wave. This is going to be the KO line. That's fun. worth. I had a good time there. That was a nice little wave. Peepo wave or Peepo hey is probably one of my top 10 Peepo emotes. It's weird that I can like both Pepe W and Peepo hey. Not to be confused with the new KO line. Learned that the hard way. Oh, I get confused all the time on, even after 14 years, like there's the Chuo Sobu, the Chuo Mainline Rapid. This, like the one we took the other day, Takebashi Station, which turns into the Chuo, which turns into the something. Excited for when you get to the wave with the trains, the little one. Oh, that would be fun, wouldn't it? With their little earmuffs on, and it's going to be nice and cold, and we're going to wave at the trains and have a good old time. All right, so we still have about 2 hours and 10 minutes left of our walk and talk, because I have to be somewhere at 3. And at 3, around 3, we're gonna end this stream. So we still have plenty of time to hang out and collect memories. This is memories. Collecting memories together. Is it still cold in Tokyo? It is. It's though today is very, very, very nice. I wore an extra heavy sweater, my Doraemon one, and I was thinking, oh, okay, this is going to be a cold ass day. Like 2 days ago when we were walking along the Sumida River, which has my favorite clip of any of the walk and talk so far, which is where we did Final Fight on the river walk. That was my favorite. Need to hire an animator for that one. And so I wore this extra heavy sweater because it was freezing that night. And now that is cute. Look at this. There's a little frog here. And next to the frog, there's a little trophy for like Best Frog Award. And he's got another little frog on his head. That's cute. No, he had 2 frogs. There was 2. Oh yeah, I forgot how windy it was. When we were at Ueno Park, it was, oh man, well, we almost shattered the bike screen too. Oh, I'm sorry, we almost shattered the phone screen when it tipped over and slammed under the pavement, and I thought, well, there went $2,000. Uh-oh, we have a little Austin Powers situation here. I'm just gonna cut through the middle. Which one of the 2 frogs won the award? I think it's kind of like the Chinese zodiac story. You know how there's 12 different animals? And they had a big race. And they said, you know, the emperor was waiting for the animals to cross the finish line. And Yuki, who's a cow, okay, I don't mean like that she's pregnant, but I meant that's her birth year. She's a cow birth year from the zodiac story. She got second place, or her animal got second, because on the cow's head was a rat or a mouse. And as the slow and steady but methodical and well-planned cow walked the entire race, right at the very end, the mouse jumped off of its head and crossed the finish line first. Uh-oh, dead end. And yeah, the couch is a familiar space for me when I misspeak. It's actually ox. No, there's a lot of different translations. Like in Japan, it's a cow, right? Like all of the stuff will be cow themed. not really ox. Hey, we found a park. Let's take a minute. And it's just the way that they do branding and stuff. Oh, let's relax for a second, shall we? I gotta charge the stuff anyway. Clean job. Wait, how does this work? There we go.
Is that the mouse on your shoulder? Is that the mouse on your shoulder?
Thank you. Yes. To answer your question, yes. You are the mouse on my... And that's why I think that that frog got the second place award. Okay. There we go. Charge this up for a second. Okay. It's time to take our... So far we've walked 6 kilometers, which feels easier than the first time we did 6 kilometers, I'll tell you that much. But I always think it's fun to take a break when we're on these walk and talks and just hurt my hips with how tight this swing is. And we can do our radio Taiso. Oh yeah, this is great. I still think park equipment rankings, swings are way up there. Because the older I get, the harder it is to do like the monkey bars and the tight ropes and the slides and the shit. But for some reason, swings have remained as fun as they've been since I was a child. Ow. Like they've consistently been wonderful. Who doesn't like a swing? Huh. Okay, that's enough. Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh. Watch this though, guys. Watch this. Oh, still got it. Ah. I still got it. Things as shaky as my personal life. Relax. Okay. Ugh. Great skills.
Great skills.
Thank you. Now we have to do our radio Taiso. Oh shit, it's Jason Bourne. Wait, I hear people coming. I don't think I can do radio Taiso while we're in direct visibility with, I mean, other than being in a huge park. I'm peepo shy. All right, let's turn and see a different angle. So we get that life. Okay, let's see here. Beautiful, right there. All right, boys. Let's do it. Okay.
No, already started.
It already started today. Oh, please continue. I want to do my radio Taiso. Oh, I have to bend down to start it up. It's loading. All right, turn off the Wi-Fi. Oh, this one hurts me, my favorite. Oh, is it? Oh. This is my favorite right here. Second favorite. This is my favorite. Oh, that feels good after the walks. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, it hurt. Okay. Claps. That was a good one, boys. That was a good one. Okay. Starting up the charging stations. That was good. That was a good workout. And I think doing it in the middle of the walk and talk has huge benefits. E-core trip down the slide. I think there's no slide action going on. Oh. What's up, DJ Cam Bomb, the man who provides the epic music during the intro? Thank you, brother. How was your stream today? Good to see you back in the streaming sphere. Appreciate you. We're just getting sorted here as we set up the charging for the phone, because about halfway through the walk and talks, I think it's prudent to charge the battery. It's about 50 to 40% usually after about an hour and a half, when the crows are about to eat me because they they see easy dead flesh. And we charge the modem as well, even though its battery usually lasts quite a bit longer. A little 2-for-1 special. Got a few. What's up, Crow's Feet? It is your family. A murder of crows. Got your some new tunes coming down the pipe. I can't wait. As a Patreon member, I am enjoying that. You a KC fan, Pete? So I'm sorry. I feel for you. Hey, man, we had a bunch of Super Bowls and World Series championship in the past 10 years. Don't feel sorry for me. Feel sorry for like the Bills or the Vikings or some of those other.
When I was younger, I used to radio Tyso every Saturday morning, and my dog would be right there with me. I recently lost her after 30
And then we
years,
put you down on the
so
ground
it's
for a
been nice
second.
to
Look
not
at that
do it alone
4K
these
rocks.
days. Thank you for lifting my spirits and encouraging me.
And I put my.
Again, Premier, yeah.
Oh, that's a little too close to the rocks. Then we put this on the backpack. All right, pick you guys up. Okay. I throw up the backpack. Ah, there we go. I'm sweating today. It's a little warmer than I anticipated. Wrong sweater. Okay. I need to get more allergy medicine. And we did it. All right, guys. That was a fun 15-minute diversion where we got to swing and we got to do some Radio Tyso. Thank you guys for being patient. That was fun.
The low top ranked, half quarter, local park ranger here. We thank you for visiting our local park during your little exercise walkabout.
Hello?
However, could we ask you leave the equipment at the park? We are missing
I did not mean to
switch
scam
were
you.
just on. Did you happen to take it
I
with you?
swear.
RCD
I'll
wide
read
load.
it. It just didn't play. It just played the sound effect. Hello.
Did you happen to take it with you? RCD wide load.
Wait, why did it only play the last 2 seconds? All I got was, did you take it with you? RCD wide load. That's... Oh, you guys heard it? How? You guys heard the whole message? Oh, so I forgot to turn off the bits notification. So that's on me. So normally I mute all of the notifications so that it only comes out of the speaker. Okay. We've been hearing double sort of. Ah, you know, it's the slightly annoying thing of, that's funny. That's not annoying. That's funny. Thank you, Zoski. Wait. On any of the walk and talks, it hasn't been muted? On any of them? Like on 0% of them? And we've had a week of this? Also, donations are broken. Ever since the subathon, and I'm totally blaming QBuy, He made me switch to Stream Elements for the donations. I cannot get donations to work anymore. Sometimes donations will play the sound. It'll just play the TTS, but it will, look at that, that's cool as hell. Train, life. It will not play the visible part. Okay, so I think the issue is I did mute the bits source, but I did not. Everything also plays through Monster TTS. So I will fix that when I get home. In that case, I should just turn off the alerts on the speaker so that you guys, what about when it does like the subs? When it says like, ah, that's funny. Is that, or the, oh well. Well, the speaker's cool for me because I can hear you guys when you do funny stuff or TTS and things like that. But I did not know that it was double playing because we've only had 16 hours of tests for this. And nobody let me know. But it can't be that annoying if nobody's saying anything. Plus, half the time it's broken on my end anyway. You know? Oh, we did say you just missed it. That is probably fair. That is probably 100% accurate. And even, I bet you I acknowledged it at one point. I go, no, I'll figure it out later. And then I just didn't. It's not more annoying than you. Oh dear. Oh God. I wish I could say that you're wrong, that you're a liar. Thank you, LogXNJ. Welcome to the party, pal. We have it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon here in an absolutely non-exaggerated, gorgeous day in Tokyo, Japan. It is the perfect amount of cool. A light jacket would do just fine.
One of my best streams you've ever done.
It's going to get a little loud right here, but double income, or not double income, double sound incoming.
With some killer views. One of my fav streams you've ever done was when you walked to Kamakura and slam dunk burger. Great walk and adventure with some killer views.
Well, that's very kind of you to say that, buddy. I think, I was thinking about doing another Pete's Quest with Notorious Monster soon, and we captured the elements. Oh, that's funny. Dan Mead-Eye, my legend. Oh, double train action. Look at this. Whoa! Extreme close-up. Whoa! Happy slow peepo train. That is so slow. I think subs work, but text-to-speech, or the bits do not. Thank you, Dan. The capturing of the elements in Kamakura, where we went to Slam Dunk Burger, was awesome. And I feel like we could run back a similar idea if I could find another place or another theme. Once I find a theme, I'll contact Notorious Monster and hire him out for the day to say, hey, can you do this idea with me? Although, I think the Kamakura streams that we went to in Enoshima and that whole experience are remarkably similar to what we're doing now. It's just these are aimless and pointless, and just kind of fun hanging out and chatting. It's like a podcast. Let's just do Kamakura again. Maybe. It's a fun place to visit. It's very, very far. It's very far away. It's at least 2 hours. And that was maybe a 9 or 10 hour stream, I feel like, because at the end of Kamakura, we met Dot Decor and more, I feel like. So I went and got a craft beer, and I met a really nice viewer who saw me on the road. I remember her. She was very kind. Oh yeah, the Yokohama stream was great with James. Great times. Bye-bye. Is Kichijoji worth checking out during my study abroad? Yes. What's it about? Well, you've got the Inokashira Park, which is gorgeous. You have Dap's famous hood joint, which is delicious. And it's just a cool vibe check as a town. Unless your study abroad trip is like in Osaka, but if you're in Tokyo, you should hit up like every main station. Just go watch right now on your playlist all of the Mudan videos and start getting ready. Okay. I'm a little thirsty. Damn, that's a cool restaurant. It's a washoku. It's open till 10:30 or 10. It's got tsukune, it's yaki, こんにちは。焼き鳥の、あ、そうですか。あ、居心地いい、いい感じ。Ah, we should definitely come here. It's got unagi, reba, motsuyaki, and bonjiri, tsukune. ありがとうございます。失礼します。待ってます。ぜひ。待ってます。ぜひ。失礼します。That looked really good. It's a yakitori. Yakitori is a. I brought coins today for this reason. Ah, hello. No. I think it's an interesting.
Ah, okay. We open from 5 p.m.
And highball, namabi arimasu.
Oh, yes, of course.
And which of these do you recommend as your favorite?
Our recommendation is tsukune.
I knew it. 本当に I thought tsukune looks.
Japanese.
あ、ちょっとだけ。Ah, the
English menu.
Oh, really? And what station is this?
Sorry?
Which station?
And Nishi.
Nishi Eifuku?
Yes.
Okay, on the KO line.
Yes. I give you our shop card.
Ah, there you go. So this is called Hatano, and it has a really great selection. Oh, they have some raw chicken as well, which is a delicacy. I also recommend the shishito peppers and barbecued Japanese ginger, and the pickles as well. Oishiso. You have sake, nama, lemon sour as well. Oh, so good. That looks good.
Yeah, you should.
This is unique.
Eat. Yes, momo.
That's but it's like one. The skin
This
is
is big meat.
yeah.
After we grilled.
Is it shio or tare?
Both we can serve.
Sauce and salted.
Right, and this is momo. This
Ah.
is our restaurant, Hatano.
Oh yeah, hatano ne.
Yes.
And then
liver.
yeah, liver.
And seseri is neck.
Yep.
Neck and sunami is on the sunagi moここら辺.
So.
Around here.
Wow, this is a
magazine and TV.
すごい美味しそう。
Right.
Well, count on me. I will definitely be back.
Yes. We close on Tuesdays.
Okay.
Yes. This is sasami awase
Ah,
and aigamo.
and this has the wasabi.
Wasabi. This one.
Oh, it's real wasabi.
Not the tube, ne?
Yeah, the real wasabi.
Real wasabi.
珍しい。
VOD
Yes.
watcher here.
Oh,
I
sorry.
love the walk and talk.
すいません。Well, thank you so much. あ、飯？ありがとうございます。
please come back.
もちろん。
I,
I will definitely be back.
yes. Do you live here?
I live in near Kichijoji, but I'm walking from Kichijoji today.
Really?
Yeah, so today is a nama haishin, so
Oh, really?
I'm just exploring new areas.
Nice.
So I'll tell the viewers to come here.
Thank you.
Yeah, mochiron.
Please.
This is a QR code on the back. Like,
This is Facebook.
okay, so this is a Facebook QR code,
Oh, thank you.
and if you guys want to come here, it's called Hatano, and it looks very, very good. Opens at 5 p.m. Closes at 10 or 10:30. Closed on Tuesdays. ありがとうございます。Here's your menu back. 失礼します。またぜひね。はい、失礼しました。ピータ。
ピータさん。
Yes.
Where from?
アメリカから来ました。でも14年住んでました。日本でちょっとだけ。じゃあまたね。失礼します。おお。あ、どうも。あばよ。That was fun. A nice side quest. I haven't been able. Somebody was kind enough to donate a message in there. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Thank you. Sorry to shut you down.
To my surprise, I
Whoa.
stumbled across.
A secret, sexy club.
Hi Pete, how are you doing in this fine day? Love the streams, keep the good work boss. Premier cheer, Premier cheer.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the tier 3, boss. This is, just so you know, this is the Nishi Efuku Eki. So if you do want to check out Hatano, you have to take the KO line to Nishi Efuku. What was cool about that place is she had no idea I was streaming. Oka-san! Yeah, he was shouting for mama, wasn't he? What a cute kid. She was like 1 foot away. He just didn't see her. She was that polite and excited about her business. Even she didn't know I was filming.
Started the 3-hour wait for the shop to open. Credit to you, Petter.
Yep.
Another steamer would have bowed under the pressure and started the 3-hour wait for the shop to open. RCD hut.
Okay, so first of all, that's content. Number 2, if I had 3 hours to wait, I would do it. I easily would have waited, but I have somewhere to be at 3. And unfortunately, that takes precedence today.
I have loving the walk and talks. Thank you for the great content. I hope you're well.
Thank you, buddy. I'm doing very, very well. I'm feeling healthier as the days go by, although every day I wake up, I can feel it in my legs that it's working. That this is actually working. Oh, that coffee tastes good. And we got a little park here. Every excuse I can to go through the parks, I usually take it. Which is why I genuinely like the back streets more. Is on the main roads, you just get commerce and cars. And just one street over, you get like these cool parks. More swing sets, more ropes. Oh, they've got like a big sand pit. Or what looks to be like a sand pit. Is that Moomin? Isn't this like the famous character? It is Moomin. Wow. That's cool. And look at that. They got a little a little hangout spot for 4. 4 kids can have their lunch there. Or 1 Rob CD. Cool. Me likey. All right, This is called Nishi Eifuku Park. Uh-oh. You know, grass is kind of hard to upkeep in central Tokyo. A lot of the parks that you go to will be dirt, just because it's far easier to maintain than it is to have grass. And so eagle eye observers, I say that phrase a lot too. I always say that one in addition to, and things of that nature. You know, long-time viewers of the channel will recognize the pattern of every park we go to, unless it's a national park like Yoyogi or Ueno or Kichijoji. The neighborhood parks are almost always dirt. Okay. Keep your catchphrases. I will. Whoa!
Nice to see different areas around. Your walking streams have inspired me to go walking more as well. It's also nice to see different areas around Tokyo. We're rooting for you on your journey.
Oh, brother. Thank you. It's a perfect storm of a lack of video games being out right now that really call to me, and that I want to get in shape for Baby-chan. So this is the perfect timing for exercise, walk, and talks. Thank you, buddy. Today's this is the earliest walk and talk we've, I think, started. We started at around 11:15, and we hit the, man, this, I really hope that this VOD does well in the sense that I've really enjoyed the second half of this experience. Ever since we took that detour down that cool Shoten-gai, which is like a shopping street, it's been a really enjoyable neighborhood experience. We are saving up for the house. We are not saving up for the Nakasindo Trail yet. I think the main thing I've been enjoying is that getting outside and changing my mindset of waiting till 7 p.m. to stream. And I usually just go to like a coffee shop, a coffee shop or like hanging out on that kind of day, just milling about. I really like getting up, flipping the switch, grabbing the gear, and just going live for 3 or 4 hours. It's a nice little tasty appetizer. I feel like I did some fun stuff, and then when I get home, I either do work, like the sponsored stuff, or I get ready to do a nighttime stream of, right now it's been Balatro because it's the only thing that my head can manage in my tired state. Wanted to play some Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Want to play some Monster Hunter Wilds, although somewhat skeptical of Wilds. A little bit. Choto dake. A little nervous about it. I just don't think it's going to be a good streaming game. Bro, the beta is so good. That gives me encouragement. So my fear about Wilds is twofold, and I've been watching a little bit of people play the beta. Number one is that it's kind of like playing Doom 2016 or Doom Eternal on stream. So much is happening during the fight that requires your concentration that it's difficult to commentate or do anything other than let the game be the experience. Right? I see normally very skilled orators kind of just mumbling. They're just kind of, they're like, whoa, big monster, huge DPS. It's like, just, it's very, very focus oriented. Number two is If it's like Monster Hunter World, it is a grind, baby. It's let's fight the Gyarados 17 times to get water skin boots. And then we'll move on to, Rathalos. The other thing that's slightly concerning, and I don't think this is going to be a big deal on our channel, is that Monster Hunter invites a bunch of backseating, just in nature. Hey, what weapon you using? Why are you liking it? You didn't use the move right. Why didn't you use this mount move? You have the wrong decorations. If you use the bone weapons is really a lot stronger than the poison weapons on this particular. And you're like, So what I think the best content would be is this. If I try it, I would do it with like at least 2 friends. Right? I would pick Dot Decor and More, because that guy was a Monster Hunter rank 999 in World. I would pick Dot Decor and More and somebody else, and I would make it just about us trio as an experience, talking and laughing and post-work gaming, and less about trying to bring like a hype stream, single player, we're playing Wilds today kind of thing. Listen to Mr. I have 2 friends. Yeah, well, it's 3. You can bring 3, buddy. I just don't have any friends that like that game. So that's what my guess would be. Now, I could be totally wrong. This game could drop on the 28th, and it could be an absolute banging experience. Ooh, they have a bouillon gel. Oh my God. What the fuck is this shit? That looks so good. Oh my God, look at that. They've got the bacon with the egg and the cheese and the bread. They've got salted stuff and curry puns and croissants. Oh yeah, A Fukuchu's got it going on. This is A Fukucho station. Nice. Oh, good. No, I will resist, guys. I'm still drinking my coffee I bought like an hour ago. Somebody stop me. I do need to run. It's a trap. It is. It was a major trap. It's the opposite of a thirst trap. That's me. What is it, like a hunger trap? There's both traps on the channel right now. I'm the thirst trap. What's up, Fire Demon? Welcome back, brother. Thank you for the 22 months. It's a sweets trap. There you go. And not a tourist trap. I'm no tourist. I would just eat that stuff on the reg. So, but yes, I'm very excited about Monster Hunter Wilds. And I'm just hoping that it delivers the fun for, and I know it will. Like, as an experience, it just looks banging. One thing that surprised me, though, is I was watching Pirate Software play it yesterday. Oh, let's take this street. This looks fun. Is, holy shit, it had way too much, like, he was in some desert biome. And I was surprised how brown it all was. I like it more when it's like a colorful foliage. Hello, everybody. Ganbatte on your travels on this fine Saturday. You're almost 1 year, Bunny Apocalypse. You're right there. Appreciate you pulling through as well. We're gonna walk down this street because it looks like it has some cool cinematography. Is this the third train passing? So somebody was asking about tips for Osaka because they're traveling. I don't have any. I'm so sorry, man. I would say the same shit that you read on like things to do in Osaka. It'll be like Dotonbori, try takoyaki. You should try A5 Wagyu. I'm not good at that area. Eat food, see the sights, drink some alcohol, meet the locals, have some fun. Hello, everybody. That's the third train. Dink donk. Okay, now it's. I would also recommend going to Nara and Kyoto during the day and Osaka during the night. There you go. That's my jogen, which is the word for advice. No more trains. I know it's sad. Don't worry, we'll pass it again. I've never been to this station before, so this is all new for me as well. It's the Eifukucho station, and I want to walk down. Wow, talk about wires. This is wow, I was close to that van. I'm kind of curious, on my actual path that I was trying to go to, how do we get there from here? We're an hour, oh, so I have to cut it. I'm gonna have to end the stream early to make sure I get there on time. Not early, but like, I'm not gonna be able to make it to where I was trying to go. I love Japan, man. What a cool place. This is a place where I would not jaywalk. This one seems slightly dangerous. All these people lined up for a delicious ramen. Man, look at this cool street. Packed full of people on bikes, pulling bags, walking, talking, schmoovin' and groovin'. This is a weird comment, but I smell horses. Or some sort of zoo animals, kind of that smell of hay, and I wonder if there's a some sort of stable nearby. Is this an affordable area of Japan? You know, without looking it up, I would be inclined to say yes. I would think this is a very affordable area.
Where are we exploring?
This today, we started in Kichijoji, went down a really just not fun street. Look at this, there's fugu. That's the puffer fish that is poisonous unless you prepare it perfectly, you know, well. We started in Kichijoji, a bus coming. And we made our way to here, which is Eifukucho.
To many more months with my favorite streamer.
Hey, it's okay. Appreciate you, boss man. It's very kind of you to say. And what's up, Ray Charles? Charles. It's a great name. Appreciate you. Wait. Okay. Hey, look, on your bingo boards, we found it again. This is another competing for the absolute slimmest building in Japan. This might be the thinnest. Look at that. That's wild. I could hug that. And you can just see a staircase up as it slowly opens. Wow. And the whole place is it's a gallery and a arts and crafts store. So the second floor is a gallery, and then this floor is arts and crafts, which are very nice. This looks like, this collection up here looks like it's for the Children's Day, which I should know, Kodomo no Hi, no, it's not what it's called. It's the Girls' Day. Huh, that's very cool. But very small building. I don't think I'm gonna hug public buildings anytime soon. Also, cool little announcement. We've broken through the 2,000 concurrent viewers today. Thank you all for being here. That is very humbling. I really appreciate you guys very much. Even if it immediately drops, we still did it for a second. That's a huge number. And the fact that it's like 1:30 in the afternoon, which for me is usually the least appealing time for me to stream, just because of time zones, means a lot.
Hello,
Thank you, guys.
Dr. Pancake checking. How is the
It's the check!
Hello, P. Dr. Pancake checking in. How is the old Sherry doing?
Kev, you sound like you just woke up. Are you all right? Did you have a night of smoking cigs and drinking whiskey and you just got out of bed? I'm just worried about you. You need to brush your teeth and get woken up first. It is good. The Oshiri is fine, although it's still a little uncomfortable for where I paid for my $1.60 little procedure. That one's still feeling a little uncomfortable. So I'm working on it. But the Oshiri, which means ass in Japan, is better than it was a little over a month ago. So far, I would reckon we've had at least 10,000 steps. But let me take a look. I'm a piece of shit and I'm a liar. 9,672. Son of a bitch, I should have waited. We've walked just under 8 kilometers. Oh. Wait. Tomorrow, oh, okay, CodeStar's sending me some Joho about a potential thing to go check out tomorrow. Thank you, CodeStars, if you're watching. Well, I guessed. I said I'd reckon. Reckon means, I'm thinking. Lawson is one of the few places that still has outdoor markets that has local vegetables and fruits that are delivered here. There's one in Nakameguro as well that has, you see them often, not just the natural Lawsons, but the Lawson stores have these specialty, I didn't mean to stop that car there. Let's go down this way. I think we got to make our way, we have to make our way down this road anyway, towards where I'm trying to get to. Let me I'm consulting my map. Oh, shit. All right, this is kind of awkward. The fastest route is for me to go up here and then take a right and go all the way back towards where that main street was. And I think we're gonna do it. Actually, I'm gonna go my own way and we're gonna pass through another big park. That looks fun to me. Okay. That makes it look like I planned it. I think now is a good time to also throw in some video game tunes while we're on the road. Can we get a feet cam? Sure. Oh, somebody donated.
Oh, that's funny.
Thank you, buddy. Whoever just threw in beef. Beef Chan. Thank you. Thank you for the big 5. I think one of my favorite parts of the walk and talks is it's usually about 2 hours in when I throw on the video game tunes for a bit during the back roads. Number 1 bass Taylor, bass, fuck it. They're right. This is Who Framed Roger Rabbit from the Nintendo Entertainment System. One of my favorite tracks from the NES. It's a good rambling track. It's a good walking track, good background BGM. Some of the Nintendo songs are kind of hard to put on because it's too many blips and boops. Are we gonna get Pete's Peppy playlist? We did have it. I can't play it on this because it makes Jock have to do serious DMCA editing. It's why we had to cancel the Tatsuro Yamashita as well. That game was really difficult. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? So was Dick Tracy. Like, you hope those games are awesome and they end up just being like, they're unique and interesting and cool, but way too fucking hard. No more Right on Time. This is not a Castlevania moment. Here's Dick Tracy, by the way, on the random playlist. So, as I was talking about Dick Tracy, hold on, guys. I'm consulting my... Okay, we're gonna go this way. Hey, cool, dudes. Guess what? Guess what? We're getting close to the river. Yeah! I did play The Rocketeer. Cool movie, too. Okay. Yeah, I would say this is probably pretty affordable because over here, your big challenge is accessibility. You're gonna see a lot more parking spaces for cars. You're gonna start having to think about, okay, if I work in anywhere on the Yamanote, how inconvenient is it gonna be to get there? And that'll be priced accordingly. Don't tell me this is the Conda River. This is what I just built up. I mean, all right. Really? Wait a minute. I'm not saying it's a bad, is this what I think it is? Yeah, this is the one. Hey, well, life. At least the sun's shining off of it beautifully. You gotta admit, the little twinkle is beautiful. Let me take a look here. There you go. That's beautiful. F do it. Okay, wait. After a long day of hard work at the office, nothing beats a can of fire coffee. Just what I need to give me that pick-me-up to play with my kids after work. Kampai. It's fire coffee. There you go. That's the, I feel like I hear Dynasty Warriors in the background. I definitely hear Dynasty Warriors, which means, as they said in Chrono Trigger, when you save your game, when you get to the prehistoric times, they say, footsteps, follow. That's what we're doing. Is it a good coffee brand? I don't know. Did my commercial sell you? If it did, then yes. If it didn't, then sorry. Can you guys hear this screaming yet? It's got to be some sort of football game. Where are you in the stream today? I have a practice match until 6. I have a thing at 3 o'clock dot. And then I'm meeting Ian around Nakameguro in the evening. So just message me when you're done with work and I'll see what I can do. Oh, there's a wall. Now I could lift up the camera above it, but I think that might be trespassing. Okay, wait, I can see it. I think it's baseball. Like, ever so seldomly, I peek through these blinds, and if I unfaze my eyes, I can see baseball players. Hiya! It's gotta be Yakyu. I am on a mission. I've made my decision on a path of self-destruction. Shit in one hand, wish in the other, and see which one gets real first. I'm all alone, no self-control. I'm blowing off steam with the methamphetamines. It's baseball. I knew it. I can hear the let's play ball, it's game day. We got strikeouts, home runs, double play. Feel the crack of the bear. Stay a while, lad. Pay me. Ooh, pesticide 3618. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you for the 2 gifted subs. Shame we didn't get to see the boys play the soundtrack of summer, as it's called. Baseball. What's crazy about baseball in Japan is they take it very seriously. Oh yeah, it's a huge baseball field. It's massive. Wow, it has real grass. Oh, and a nice field too. Oh, I love the sound of the leather. They have to shave their heads at like 95% of the schools that I've ever heard of. It's called a bozu, and you shave the head down to just that thin layer of hair. And this is kind of mandatory as part of baseball's strict regimented philosophy. And there's a a very kind of regimented way of setting up the baseball field every day. First, the kids have to go out and bow. They take off their hat and they bow to the gods, no joke. Then they rake the field to make sure that the infield is clean. They do all of their training and fundamentals. Very rarely do they play games. It's just practice, practice, practice. It's very Showa. Very Showa. And there's a common phrase that a lot of you know called Bushido, which is kind of like the way of doing the bushi, like different codes of conduct and of honor and things of that nature. But they also have one for baseball, and it's called yakyudo, which is the way of baseball. A lot of the training techniques have been outlawed and banned, like where they used to tie your hands behind your feet and you'd rabbit hop a certain amount of distance. That's been outlawed. If you guys know, if you know anything about baseball, it's that usually there's a pitching rotation staff where normally every 5 days a pitcher will play again. And these days they're on a very strict pitch count. Maybe a pitcher can do 80 to 100 throws. Even recently, one of the legends of high school baseball, during this tournament called the Koshien, which is a huge baseball tournament, the biggest sporting event in Japan, I think, other than World Cups or Olympics or things. It's massive. And it's the boys' high school baseball tournament that's every year. When I was in high school, there was a legendary player called Daisuke Matsuzaka, who ended up going to the Red Sox as a heralded pitching prospect back in the early 2000s. He is a legend of the Koshien. He played for Yokohama High School, and he threw something like back-to-back no-hitters in the Koshien. They made him pitch like every day for hundreds of pitches, in which would easily be outlawed by today's standards. So, kind of a very sad kind of era back then, but created some absolute monster heroic stories. He did blow out his shoulder. But I mean, like, if you look up his stats, and there was also, go Wikipedia this guy. There was another cool dude called the Handkerchief Prince, who was a Koshien legend. And girls were swooning over him. He was like a hero. And his whole thing was that while he was pitching, he pulled out a handkerchief to wipe his sweat away. And he was very good. He might have been the reason they started the pitching max count. Daisuke? I don't think so. I think this changed only about 4 years ago. Maybe the origins might have even been the Royals. The World Series run that we had in 2014 and 2015 was dominated by shortening the game to 6 innings. If the starter could make it 6 innings, we would bring in an elite bullpen to get the 7, 8, and 9 out. And then it kind of got, Yuki Saito, that's his name, thanks. Yuki Saito, the Handkerchief Prince. This is just baseball talk, sorry, walk and talk special. Baseball mentioned, sports mentioned, bingo. It was analytics. Analytics said, you know what, it's not worth it to hurt the longevity of the players. So we'll put them on a strict pitch count of 80 to 100 pitches. So no more complete games, no more 20 strikeouts in a game, no more no-hitters, no more of that. It's all bullpen. It's all kind of done. Okay. That being said, I unironically, as happy as I am for like player safety, the shortening of the starting pitcher has ruined baseball. As a viewer, it makes it so much shittier. But as a human being, I understand. My only hope is that analytics figure out that having a pitcher go 8 or 9 innings is better, but maybe they lower the spin rate and velocity. That'd be cool. 2019 was so I was right about, okay, I said 4 or 5 years ago, so it is 2025. I was thinking of last year's baseball season. So yeah, 2019 would be about 4 or 5 baseball seasons ago. Makes sense. Actually, it's not in Japan, it's MLB. Japan is the one that has pushed back on the pitch counts. They kind of still go batshit crazy. I know, analytics are pushing spin rates even higher, I know. So it's only gonna get worse, or I guess better. But look at this, guys. Now you're telling me this doesn't look like an idyllic, cool little cul-de-sac that you'd want to call home? I would absolutely love, this looks like a Ghibli movie. You just turn onto your little cobblestone street and you tuck into your little house. That's cool. Nice place. I'll give us 5 more minutes of sports talk. What is your thoughts on the Dodgers working the system by deferring players, essentially monopolizing all-stars? I love it. You know what? Give us a Goliath. Give us something to hate until other teams do it too. Because it's not like the Dodgers have an exemption. It's not like they have a special rule that says only they can do it. I think it's like, here's the thing about baseball is, you know, they had the evil empire on the Yankees before they had that. Then they had the Red Sox had their run. But the team who spent the most money on payroll of like the past 20 seasons, only 2 have won the World Series. So even though they're spending the most, this will be a great litmus test because you can't just pencil them in as champions. They've got to earn it. They got to play the games. And baseball is one of those great sports where they have 162 games in a season. So it really thins out the normality of like, is this team going to be as good as on paper? Should be interesting. Really quick, hold on a minute. Nice little garden here. These water jugs, I don't know if these particularly, but sometimes you'll see water jugs out in the on like street corners or around, and allegedly it's to fend off cats because when they see their reflection, they'll leave it alone. So maybe they put those there for that same reason, but don't know. The only thing I dislike about baseball playoffs is when my dad was growing up. So this is the 1820s. When I was a child, only 4 teams made the playoffs. 4. It really, really valued the regular season. They said you have to be one of the 4 best teams, 2 from each division, to make it to the playoffs. And now I think every American sport sucks a bit because, like, look at the NBA. There's 30 teams in the National Basketball Association. 20 make the postseason. Fuck off. Well, there were only 4 teams at that time. No, I'm talking about like the 70s. It was like the 70s and 60s and maybe some of the 80s. They called it rock and stick back.
When I was a kid, the Rock and Stick, well, only 4 teams. There was only 3 teams in the open era, as custom as it was. Yeah, you're right. But I do love baseball. It's still what I call, I don't call it this, it's noted as the soundtrack of summer. I'm still the old man. This is how old I am. Even though it's 2025, around 9 a.m., if I'm up, I will, whoop, that was close to hitting me. I will still turn on a radio broadcast of a baseball game, just so I can have something on in the background. What's up, Joey? How are you enjoying Japan? I saw you were out and about in the mean streets of Tokyo last night, chilling, cooking up some good content. I'm doing the opposite of that. I'm lost on Giraffe Street. I don't know where I'm at. Pete, do you keep up a lot with sports? I do. And what would you have to say is your favorite? Baseball. But I'm a pretty big sports head. I don't make it a big part of my... That's cool. This is an Okinawan place. You can tell Okinawan places because normally they have the Orion beer. And I can see habushu, which is the snake. Let's see. Oh, I was right. This is an Okinawan place. That's cool as hell. Okinawa base Dago. That's cool. Thank you, Lube. Appreciate. Whoa, what in the hell did we find here? What is this place? What a cool little green freshes. Oh man, my favorite habashu. Well, at your age, Dot, you probably need it just to get anything going. Heyo. Whoa, look at this. Guys, what do we have here? Here, we'll activate the Rob Waddle. This is like a little shopping arcade. I bet this place at night is crazy interesting. You've got like an excellent ramen spot. Whoa. All of this stuff kind of looks Okinawan style. It like all is. Because they have the bitter gourds of, what's it called? Goya champuro. This is all like little Okinawa. That's crazy. Maybe I can get you guys a better look at the lamps. Nope. This kind of reminds me of a treehouse in America, except the girls are clothed. If you grew up in that area, you know. If you grew up in the 80s and 90s, you know. Wow, what a cool place. This is like little Okinawa. Oh God, 2 effing foreigner girls swinging from the handles in the Yamanote line. Wait, what? Are you on the train? Don't let them be nuisance streamers. Leave that to me. Leave that to me. I'm the nuisance streamer. Okay, cool little shop there, guys. I'm a die fan of little Okinawa. Doesn't quite explain where we're at, so I'm gonna look into that here in a minute. But what a cool area. This is all Okinawan places. Huh. The more you know. This one has Okinawan snacks, and beer snacks, and different ice creams. Cool. Another Okinawan spot. Do you see this thing in the wind that's blowing, that's black and white with the, it's kind of like a shop front. This is called a noren. And I am a huge fan of collecting those. They come in different versions as well, called tenagui. And the noren, I always think it's neat when they have their own little shops and setups. They usually have them outside. You can also see them at Sentos, public baths, or onsens. All right. And as soon as you leave that one small quiet street, we're already back in like loud stuff. It's so crazy how noise is so well captured in this city. All right, let me take a look here. How badly did I screw this up? Okay. What have I done? Oh boy. All right, I got myself really turned around. I think the main thing is that I probably have to end in about 20 minutes. Just so now I have to take a taxi. I got lost. Well, I mean, we took the road less traveled. Because now I've somehow managed to get 22 minutes from where I need to be. And I'm over an hour from walking. And I gotta be there at 3. Although traffic does not look like it's on my side. Remember back in the 70s and 80s? No? Okay, I'll tell you. There used to be tons of different car colors. Now it's all black, white, and gray. If you took a same shot from the 70s or 80s, it would be pink, blue, orange, white, green, yellow. That's a shame. I wonder where we got away from that. My Volkswagen Jetta was a nice little red color. Oh, my feet. Maybe if I pick up the pace just a little bit. This has still been an awesome stream today, though. I've really enjoyed it. Lots of new stuff. Oh. Toy shop, omocha. They have Uno Totoro cards. Huh. Cool. Your parents live around here? That's awesome. I don't. I don't live anywhere near around here. I am very lost. Oh, station. Okay. Let's see which line this is. No named. Well, I think it's just around this Sagawa truck. Huh. It's got to be right here. Wow, it's so old, it's only in Japanese. So there you go. Stopping in the middle gave you anxiety. It's not fried green tomatoes. I didn't get my shoe stuck. It's unless it's going dink dunk, it's not Stand By Me. Okay. How did you end up walking the KO line? I have no idea. I got turned around because I was tired of the foot traffic of the main road. And then instead of going like, let's say I was supposed to go south, I just went like west. And now I have to end the stream earlier because...
Premier yeehaw, Premier yeehaw, Premier yeehaw.
Thank you, Escaped Peanut. And thank you for the yeehaws. Also, to be fair, Dot, if it's during normal daylight hours, is it really against the rules to sit in the handicapped seats or the old people seats and then surrender them if somebody needs it? I've always been curious about that. Like, I felt like those were available until somebody, oh, I am the old one, so it's okay for me. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's why they give them up for me. So when I go over there and the kids get up and they say, "Dozo," I go, "Ah, thank you. My legs are tired." No, they weren't seats, as it was the standing. Oh. They're sitting on the floor? They are not. They are not sitting on the floor. You've got to be joking. If that is Daitabashi Eki, you're 2 stops from Shinjuku. Really? That would be nice. Whoa, get the fuck up. This ain't your playground. Dot showing that he may be a little older, but he's still got some fire. Take a look at this, guys. You must be right because I can see Shinjuku. This is kind of cool. I've never seen a street like this. Well, I mean, I have, but I don't think you guys can see it yet, but as I'm walking, I feel like I'm in Akira, and I'm like Tetsuo driving into Neo Tokyo. So I'm on the outskirts, but in the background, I can see Shinjuku. I've actually never seen a view like this before. It looks kind of cool. It's just a bunch of industry. Like, I can easily imagine some futuristic game taking place where it's like Cyberpunk 2077 and you're in the outskirts of town and you can see where Night City is in front of you. That's super cool. Unfortunately, I don't know. I'm walking towards there just because, but maybe you guys can get a good look at a butcher by sticking your head up a bull's ass. Or maybe it's put your head up a bull. Anyway. Honk if you're fat. That's me. I think that's another thing we quote almost every stream is Tommy Boy. Great movie. Chris Farley. Here, wait, let me see if I can punch in. Yeah, so the only downside is that my vision is better than the camera's because of the perspective. It still looks a little too far out, but for human eyes, this is such a vibe. Here, we'll even play, we'll play the track. Eventually, once this light turns green, come on, man, I gotta go. I'm running late. Come on. No, calm down. It's all right. That was just Microsoft Windows. It's loading your installation 99% for 45 minutes. Here's our walk into Shinjuku. Oh, somebody resubscribed. Thank you for 41 3D3D3D3. Thank you for the resub. Appreciate you, boss. Look at that. That's so sick. Sounds like it's a rough place out here. That's right, Metal. It's time we get moving. We're in Neo Kobe, baby. What a fun day. Bum, bum, bum. All right. A beautiful day in Tokyo, Japan. Look good, feel good, play good, pay good. All right, Pete. Coming up on my stop, please pray that my team remembers how to receive a serve. Onegai shimasu, and please cover when they cough and sneeze. May Dot's team win today. Have a good one, buddy. This is 106.9 Forehead FM, bringing the in sounds from way out as we approach inner city Tokyo. We're bringing you some video game music. Next is Mario Paint with a little creative exercise. Kind of thing that Pete gets behind when he does his walk and talks. That's right, sub now to make sure that his exercise is creatively making some money. Here on 106.9 Forehead FM. Shit, wrong way. Wait. Yep. I thought we were supposed to go this way. That was Creative Exercise from Mario Paint here on 106.9 Forehead FM. The next track we're bringing you is Random. Wait, I know this track. Oh, it's Super Punch Out and Gabby J. EA. It's a quick song though. Not the most interesting. What's up, Sigma Queen? Thank you very much. Okay, wait, I know this track. I know it. It's okay, wait. Okay, I forgot. Oh, it's River City Ransom. River City Ransom. Great track. Okay. Yeah, I like this neighborhood quite a bit. This is very charming. Again, though, we're uniquely placed around town where it can be kind of challenging to figure out where we want to go, right? Like, if you live out here, you might need to invest in a bicycle, but your rent's going to be significantly cheaper. All right. Hey, Pete, have you ever played River City Girls? Yeah, a long time ago. And then there was that fun Scott Pilgrim game that was kind of like River City Ransom. We were just by the river the other day. Wait, me or you? I feel like I pass the river every day. Are electric scooters? I think they're legal. I think that Japan's one of the biggest makers of electric scooters in the world. And do loops count? Because there's loops everywhere. Come on, Pete, walk, damn it. Because we're currently at just under 12 kilometers. Today is one of our shortest walking days according to active kcals burned. But better than 0 steps, right, guys? So that's pretty good. Oh, I love this track. This is one of my favorite tracks from the Nintendo. You might remember it from DuckTales. Hey, I'm going to sleep. We got P2 trucking. What's up, Bronson? How you doing, buddy? How was your Marvel Rivals run? Stuck in gold, I understand. Not everyone can be a platinum gamer like me. We are walking today, brother. We've got the Tokyo ASMR. We've got a car that nearly hit me. We're in parts unknown Tokyo today, chilling, crushing, stepping. I'm on my way into town to see brother Ian Rudd. And we're gonna hang out for a bit. And you never know, guys, there's a small chance, never rule it out, that this evening, when it gets to be the witching hour, I might flip the switch and just have a nighttime walk and talk. I doubt it. I think my appetite for walking per day is limited to one stream. Sometimes, you know, less is more. Oh, what? We're in Shimokitazawa. Okay, I know where I'm at now. This is Shimokita. Huh. I didn't know we were over here. So somehow we stumbled upon a really nice neighborhood that we used to walk a while ago, back in the day of the old walk and talks. This is a very trendy place for artists. This is kind of a hot spot for being kind of creative, an actor, or musician. Lots of secondhand clothing shops. It's a vibe. Sangenjaya, Shimokitazawa, and everything else around here is really good fun. You know what confuses me, I guess, now that I've done more of these walk and talks, is I swear I can be in the middle of nowhere, essentially. We're just hanging out, we're just walking on some barren industrial super street, and we take one left, one small left, and we're in like an absolute hub, inner city mega vibe. That's crazy. Like the amount of it looks like I just upgraded from PS2 to PS4. Or I changed my graphic settings to be like max view distance, add texture detail, and human like models to ultra. You're a mega vibe. Thanks, buddy. There's a YouTube channel called Rambalak who does Japan walk videos, no talking, just city noises. See, that's not real Japan. You have to have the talking. That's me. This is the real experience. An annoying foreigner talking about his anecdotes. No, I would, oh, hold on a minute. This is do we have a Royals lid? We've got a Raiders, Knicks, Bulls, Celtics, Kings, Lakers, upside down LA, San Diego. They have a Colorado Rockies hat, but no Royals. San Diego, New York, Lakers. Sorry, mate. Okay, there's a lot of Dodgers. No Royals. No Celtics. We're not Celtics fans in this chat, are we? Do we have any Celtics? Do we have any blue bloods in chat? I hope not. God, just end it. This is some cool stuff over here, though. I do like these vibes of secondhand and sports shops. It's good to get a lid every once in a while. Royals, I mean, they're not a popular team, and the Kings. See myself. We'll count the Kings because that used to be the Kansas City basketball franchise. I don't think there's any value in adding the Royals to the market. I don't think we would make any money. I'm on the wrong side of the road here. I feel like I didn't realize this going in, but left side seems to be this way, right side seems to be the opposite. So that's my bad. Pete L. I did not almost run over a small lady. It was intentional. She dodged. And frankly, she's lucky. All right, boys. Hey, Pete, notice me. Senpai, it's Gabe. I'm in Tokyo. What? All right, man, you got to hit me up. How long are you here for? My dead reckoning friend. We got to make something happen. If you had to pick a hockey team, who would it be? Calgary Flames? Edmonton Oilers? Maybe you could convince me to be a Rangers stan. I like their jersey still, with the diagonal Rangers. Another week and a half, okay. I'm not a runner, but I'm a walker. All right, boys, hold on a second. We need to stop. We gotta... Let me consult my map. Okay, hold on a minute. Where's the nearest main road? This looks fine. Right here's good. All right, guys, it's time to end. I have to go. I'm running late. Give me a second. Give me a second. How much time do we got? I'm gonna request a taxi. Are you kidding me? It's gonna cost me. That's fine. All right, let me see how much time we've got. It's 2:26. They're arranging the cars. Taxi's been arranged. How much time do I have? 3 minutes. All right, time to end. Ooh. Okay, wait. Ouch. Shit. Okay. Shit, I turned off the... how do I put this thing here? Flip it. Hey, let me fix the hair. It's been windswept. How you guys doing? That was a fun walk and talk, wasn't it? Oh, look at the sun in the background. Lens flare. Ooh, Michael Bay. This is cool. Add explosions post. Hey, gotta go. That was fun. We have 2 or 3 minutes. We're leaning to the left, but I have sun flare in the back, which is cool. I hope you guys had a good time today. This was an exciting schmuck and talk. We're gonna send you over to my Slay the Spire brother, Shadog, and we're gonna chill and have some fun with it all. Hey, I might have some keys for Elden Ring Night Rain. Ooh, so tomorrow might be a fun little, stream of that. Somebody come up with a cool message and say something. I might stream again tonight. I might see you guys walking and talking. That was super fun. I hope that you guys had a great time here. Thank you to all the lurkers. Thank you to all of the followers. Thank you to everybody who was basically just here to support some good fitness and some good fun. And I guess the tomorrow, I'm thinking about doing another walk and talk, maybe another video game thing. But hey, we're this much